Tales of Suspense, starring the invincible, powerful Iron Man. This is number 56, the introduction of the Uncanny Unicorn. Yes, the unicorn, destined to become one of the greatest villains of all time. See you later, Doctor Doom. I like the unicorn. In fact, I really liked this issue. I know I'm kind of making fun of him a little bit, but actually, this was a damn good friggin' comic. Let's take a look at it here. So, the Uncanny Unicorn. Started with Iron Man looking beautiful and on these Masterworks editions. These are the digital copies, of course. Do I own this issue? No, I don't. I do have the first appearance of Hawkeye. I actually have the first appearance of Hawkeye, Tales of Suspense, which is going to be the next issue, not this one. Iron Man's just upset. He's like, why am I doing this? Like, this sucks. I got to wear this stupid thing on my chest. So that's crappy. I got in a life of my own. The employees, Happy and Pepper, can hear this, but they've been told to never go in here. So Iron Man's just feeling upset over all of this. So, and he's like, okay, this is a very interesting take here on Iron Man. This sort of like, feeling bad for himself. He's rich, he's good looking, he's a genius, but he still has his problems. I think it was really cool. I really like this beginning. He's like, okay, I'm giving up being Iron Man. I'm just going to go on dates and stuff. Of course, the Avengers need him, but he's not around now. There's the unicorn, bad guy. He has like beams and stuff that he shoots out of his little horn thingy at the top. He's trying to destroy like some of the factories and stuff. And I love here that Happy Hogan comes to the rescue and fights the guy. This is so cool. He actually fights him and he gets his ass kicked like pretty badly. He's got broken ribs and arms and he's thrown in the hospital. He's in a coma. This was friggin' crazy. I can't believe it. Tony gets the call. He's on a date. He's like, okay, F it. I got to be Iron Man again. Comes back. Doctor says he's in a coma. So it's established here that the Crimson Dynamo actually built the unicorn's armor here. And his like little ray or whatever. So interesting. So it can do different things. It can like lift stuff. It can blow through stuff. Pretty darn cool. You could actually, it'd be interesting what they would have done with the unicorn in like a live action setting. I always think that when I'm reading these comics, like what you could have done with some of these characters. He's pretty awesome. This story is good too. So the unicorn, again, he's just a generic villain kind of, but because Tony's having these doubts and not wanting to be Iron Man, it made this one more interesting. And there's a lot. Look how much action there's been. This whole thing has been action. Iron Man gets his costume on and right back into action. This is what made Marvel Comics great, and particularly Iron Man as well. Constant momentum, building new stuff, fighting different weird guys. This is the Marvel method. New villain every comic, some weird thing. Says here that Tony had to put an attachment on here to fire that. We know that that's going to become his palm blaster as well. So make sure you're tuning in to see when that happens. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, there's not much I could say other than the incredible fighting here is just so wicked. Look at this guy. He's like throwing shit on him. Tony's got to fly away, like boom, just misses getting blasted there. This unicorn guy is all about action. I wish his design was a little bit better. I don't mind his armor. I wish they could have maybe pushed it a little bit more, did something a little bit more interesting with him. But still, he's pretty good. There's Pepper there. I love how the unicorn, basically the unicorn, not blackmails, but he forces Tony into surrendering, saying, I'm just going to destroy everything. And it's like, I'm going to kill Pepper Potts, like who's Iron Man's secretary. So I'm going to kill her unless you surrender, basically. So he's like, okay, yeah. He goes, part of the surrender is you have to give up right now and allow me to put you on my plane and take you to, allow me to put you on the plane, which is going to head over to the Iron Curtain. You don't say it. And then that's that. So Tony's like, sure, I'll agree to that. So he gets on the plane and he's like, okay, I agreed to get on the plane. And I'm on it. I stopped fighting you. I surrendered. I got on the plane. That's it. Now I'm going to get off the plane. And he smashes the crap out of it. Look at that. Zigzags through the plane to get rid of the air pressure here. The air's all messed up. These guys fall out of the airplane. And he's like, I never promised you, I never promised I'd let you take me, to Russia or whatever. So that's the end of it. And Unicorn also falls. Now he doesn't, Iron Man is not sure if Unicorn took off his costume and then is one of the civilians and he can't tell who they are. But actually, the Unicorn can fly as well. And he's able to escape. And they go to visit Happy and he's going to be okay. And Pepper's actually very glad that he's going to be okay. And Tony starts to wonder, is she glad because she's just nice, or does she love him, or whatever? And do I really have the right to even get involved in this because of my life as Iron Man? And he decides that, yes, being Iron Man is definitely something that he has to continue doing, and he's going to continue doing it, of course, as we all know. What a damn good comic, man. I really like I've loved all of these, to be honest with you. I've been just like kind of shilling for these since I've started. Definitely there's going to be much more Iron Man content going forward on my channel. He's basically one of the coolest characters ever designed. He's definitely probably for me, maybe the second best character ever designed. Spider-Man is still kind of, I think, a little bit cooler. But Iron Man is so great with his versatility. He can continuously change and upgrade his armor. There is a definitive look for Iron Man in my mind. We're very close to where it's going to be that. But, it's not 100% because other people have different versions that they like as well. And we'll go through all of that. That's it, man. I had a lot of fun going through this comic. If you had a lot of fun, please hit the like, consider subscribing, check out the rest of my content. I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.